lazy butt. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my July monthly favorites and a fail, so let's get right into it. Starting off in the fashion category, I only have a few accessories this time because I have a lot of hormone situations going on right now, and clothing is just not working out well for me. So I've really kept it minimal, decided not to spend a lot of money on clothing right now. And the main dress that I've been wearing nonstop from Walmart literally disappeared off the website. So I don't really want to talk about it much because it's a scoop ponte dress that nobody can get a hold of anyway. So there's that. So getting into the accessories, the first one is actually this little cutie from Target. This is a universal thread bag, and as you can see, it is clearly supposed to be a look for less to the mini bag from Longchamp. And I am a long time loyal customer of Longchamp, and I may be swayed to buy the real deal after trying this out. I'm gonna see though, I thought why not try the look for $20 instead of spending a boatload of money on the real thing to see if I even like it, if it's functional or not. So I went ahead and did that, and actually I'm really enjoying this bag. I did not think that I would. I still, I just have to show you, I still have the little thing right here because I just didn't want to like lose this when I was traveling recently. So I just kind of got lazy and left it on. But I have worn this bag multiple times. Like I said, traveled with it. I took it on a little road trip and I was actually near the beach. So I put this on crossbody to go on a beach walk and literally felt like I wasn't even wearing anything. And I was really kind of nervous about it because, you know, this bag can get a little wide, and it does have these that are really kind of like stiff and they don't fold down. So I thought, oh no, this is going to be a little bit uncomfortable, but it really wasn't at all. And the fact that it has a really comfortable, wide, removable and adjustable crossbody strap, it really worked well. And it does have, let's see, it has a little zipper pouch right here. So I actually thought that was really great because then I could tuck in chapstick or ibuprofen, whatever, and it just wasn't flying all over the place. Now, as far as what it fits, let's see, I stuffed another purse. Let me see if I can get some things in there. It doesn't fit a ton. Sorry, that's me bumping the camera. So I have been using a smaller wallet lately. It fits in there perfectly. Let's see, I don't want to keep bumping the camera, so let me move something. I have this, so this kind of is supposed to mimic my phone size. So I have the biggest phone, by the way. It fits in there, no problem. I would throw my car keys in there, obviously, and I'm just going to throw a couple of other smaller items in there just to show you that it all fits in there comfortably. And look, I mean, it fits great, and I could organize it even better than that, honestly. Literally, it fits so much. Like, look how much room I still have in there. So keys can get thrown in there, chapstick can get thrown in there, and it doesn't get super wide. It doesn't weigh anything. Love this little $20 bag. Not to mention, you can get this in so many different color options, including clear if you're going to be going like maybe to a concert or a festival or something. So I may go back and get the clear one too. Next up is this Petite Moyenne from Clare V. Talk about the opposite end of the money spectrum. This sucker is several $100s, but I'm not going to get too much into that because you've probably seen by now I did a like one brand review, and if you want to really get into this bag, if you haven't seen that yet, I will leave it up here in the description box too, so that you can click on that later and see like the full description of this. But I do love this bag, you guys. I use it almost daily, and it has forced me to carry a lot less, and that's really good for my shoulders, my back, all of that. Not to mention, like, really, why do we lug around so many things? I feel like I need to be Mary Poppins at all times, and this bag is really making me stop doing that, and I think it's a good thing, you know, good habit. So again, I have my smaller little wallet. I have hand sanitizer. I have my little Lululemon thing that I like to keep my gift cards in. So I don't know if you guys have ever used this for this reason, but these, I don't even know if Lululemon still gives you these, maybe for gift cards and stuff, but they're made really well and they're wipeable. So I just tuck in all my little gift cards, and you know how sometimes when you go to the store, they give you money back on a kind of like a money card instead, or you earn those $5 from Target. Well, I'm always losing them or forgetting them at home. So I decided to just shove them all in here, and they go in my bag and they take up no space. So there's your extra pro tip for the day. Here's again, like what would be my equivalent of my phone. Leaves plenty of room still for my keys, and if I need one or two other small items. Perfect. Love this bag so much. Honestly, I may get another one when I have the money. I was considering getting the larger Moyen. They have it in like the most rich, beautiful blue. It's not royal blue, it's not navy, it's kind of in between. Man, I keep looking at that bag and I zero need for it, but I really want it. As far as beauty and body goes, I only have 2 items. So the first one is my Tartelette in Bloom palette. I freaked out when these went off of all of the websites. I literally thought that they discontinued this, and I think this is hands down one of the best all-time neutral palettes that really is on the market. It's just spectacular, and I had one for several years. I used up, like I hit pan on a couple of the colors, and then it got so old, I just thought, you know, I don't need it. I have other palettes. I got rid of it, and then it disappeared off the website. So I'm happy to say it's back. Now this palette is $49 full price. However, Tarte and Ulta are always running sales. Now, as far as the formula goes, I think it's probably exactly the same. I don't feel any difference. Like I just jumped right back into this palette like I hadn't, you know, like it hadn't ever gone anywhere in my life. Now, sorry, I'm dropping papers here. I'm gonna try to get the mirror off for you, but this is the color palette. It's absolutely spectacular because it literally has everything that you need. It has a beautiful mirror right here. It has darker shades that you can use as liners. It has a few kind of, I don't wanna call them metallic, and I don't necessarily wanna call them glitters. They are just the softest, prettiest colors. Totally appropriate if you are, you know, kind of maybe 40 and above and you don't really love glitter anymore. So good. And then the blending shades are perfection. They even have like a whiter one that you can put like for eyebrow highlight. Wow. Now, as far as the packaging, it did change a little bit. So the original one was much more like this. This is the Tarte all matte palette, and these palettes used to be a lot like that, so you can see there is a difference. This one is a lot more like envelope style now, and it's got a little bit more of a shape to it, where these are just a little chunkier and a little, I don't know, weight wise they're very similar. This one might even be a tiny bit heavier, honestly, but these just are a lot more sleek and they slip into tighter areas. So I love that. I think it's beautiful. I'm so happy to have it back in my life. The next beauty and body care item is a tried and true favorite. It's Dove bar soap. Now, I just get the original moisturizing cream bar. I tried this earlier in the month because we went traveling, and then I also had heard another girl I watch on Instagram saying that this is primarily what she uses to like maintain her like pH in her skin, and it like really cuts odor, and it just keeps everything healthy, especially as a woman. And I'm like, what? I don't remember that. So I grabbed them, and this is my second one already that I'm getting ready to open. I don't know what kind of magic is in this. I really need to research the ingredients on this, but I feel like my body has like virtually no odor anymore. Like I was using Lumi and I was trying all of these things, and I don't know, this just works really well. And this coupled with my normal deodorant, I mean, literally, I'm just feeling amazing, and my skin feels soft. I'm not getting any breakouts. I just feel like it's a really, really good product, and it's just kind of one of those simple, basic things that, you know how it is. We always want the newest, latest, and greatest, and then we get sucked into different scents and, you know, different packaging and all of that. But at the end of the day, like, as far as packaging goes, I mean, this is minimal. It feels like cardboard, and the soap just does its thing and disappears, and you don't have to worry about big plastic packages or anything like that. So this is what I'm doing for now on, for, you know, at least the foreseeable future. I've tried so many other things, scented, unscented, you know, all of that. This is it for me right now. This month for home care, I'm really just dealing with this. I don't have too many other things to talk about. I've really kept it very minimal this summer with making home purchases or even this kind of stuff as far as purchasing goes. I'm pretty set with a lot of the products that I like. But the one thing that I kind of go back and forth with is countertop sprays. And a lot of times I actually would have a glass bottle and make my own countertop spray with vinegar and essential oils, things like that. Well, the little sprayer on my last one kind of broke, and so I just decided to buy several different countertop sprays over the last several months, and I just wasn't in love with any of them. And so I thought, you know what, I'm just going back to the basics here. I've always liked this one. I like the smell. I like the sprayer. I can open it if I need to. And so this one is the Method All-Purpose, and I usually get this pink one, which is pink grapefruit. I do love a good kind of light citrus scent. So this one has just always proven to be good for me. So really that is what I'm doing as far as my home care goes right now and keeping my countertops clean. Really enjoying this, and it's so affordable. Plus you can get it literally anywhere. Walmart, Target, most grocery stores, even hardware stores carry Method. So really, I just think it's just so good. And again, it's a tried and true product. I have two products in the food category. So again, when we were on a road trip, I needed some non-dairy creamer, and this was the first time that I had seen this. This was out of town, but I have since found it at my local Whole Foods. I haven't found it too many other places yet, but at least I know one store in town for me that I can get this. This is the almond MALK Creamer, and the reason why I decided to try this is because I just keep hearing things about oat milk, and I'm not saying I'm quitting oat milk at all, but I just hear a lot of things about it, and it's really hard to find a clean oat milk or oat milk creamer. I'm still buying the Starbucks one sometimes, but I tried this and it's so good. They also, besides the caramel, I believe they have a vanilla one too. Now I've already cleaned this out because I've used it all up. It's empty, but yeah, I can't show you. Don't be thrown off by the color of the caramel one. When you try this and you open it up, it actually has like this almost like caramel brown color to it. Like I'm talking like as dark as chocolate milk, but in a caramelly color. And that kind of surprised me for a second. And this definitely has a much different flavor than your typical creamers would, but in a good way. It adds the richness, it adds the creaminess, does not have a funky aftertaste, and it just works. I really thoroughly enjoyed this, and so I am headed back to my local store soon. I'm gonna buy another one of these, and then I'm also gonna try the vanilla one, and I'll report back to you. But man, this is so good. And oh, and I forgot to mention the ingredients. Literally no gums, dairies, fillers, binders, gluten, or I can't pronounce the word, carrageenan. And as far as the ingredients go, let me see if I can find them for you. Filtered water, organic coconut sugar, organic almonds, organic soluble tapioca fiber, a Himalayan pink salt, and baking soda. Guess what? I can pronounce all of those things, and I know what all of those things are. So that in itself sells me on this product. The next food item that was super delicious is this. I don't know if your family members have been trying to get you to buy these lately, but these are called Drizzlicious, and they are basically mini rice cakes. And again, they're gluten-free, vegan, the top 11 allergen-free. They are tree nut and peanut free, and they say they have something else that I can't read at the moment. But they are really kind of delicious. And I do have to give you a little bit of a side note. It says it's manufactured in a tree nut and peanut free facility that also processes milk, soy, sesame, and wheat products. So unfortunately, even though it is gluten free and it is all these things free, you do need to know that if you have like an extreme allergy, or you know your family's preferences and needs as far as dietary concerns. So make sure you read everything on the back. These of course work for my family personally, but I'm not a professional on all of that. So make sure that you're comfortable with the things that they do here before you purchase it. But They also have a birthday cake flavor, which is yummy too. I personally like this one. So my family already ate the birthday cake, and thankfully they left this for me. Anything with chocolate, I'm in. They're tiny, they're crunchy. They smell like, kind of like a butterscotch more than a caramel. And they have a little bit of like chocolate. And I don't even know if you can taste the chocolate or if it's just all in my head, but these, oh yeah, you can taste it. These are such a good snack. This is probably the third or fourth package that I bought. I bought like one the first time. We wiped it out in like 2 hours. So the next time that I went over to Whole Foods, I literally stocked up. I bought like 2 or 3 of these and 2 of the birthday cake ones. Oh my gosh. All right. Last item is actually a fail. Now, I don't know where you can purchase these. I'm assuming most health food stores, probably places like Whole Foods and Sprouts, but I found this at Costco and I was so excited because, again, super clean ingredients. This is a cereal, by the way, if I didn't mention that. And it says 7 Sundays is the brand, and it's sweetened with coconut sugar and dates. It only has tapioca, sunflower protein, dates, coconut oil, Dutch cocoa, coconut sugar, vanilla extract, and sea salt. Again, read all of the labels because this one claims to be grain-free, gluten-free, all of that kind of stuff. However, it also says that it's processed in a facility with dairy, wheat, tree nuts, sesame, and soy. So again, read up before you make your purchase. But it's a fail. Anyway, I guess I probably should have led with that, right? This is not a favorite. This is a fail. I was so sad because I love cereal. And I miss it because most of them are like super wheat-based or have a lot of sugar. So these come in these like little chocolate puffs. But when you bite into them, it almost gives off this waft of like, I don't want to say alcohol, but kind of like, just like something that's not pleasant at all. And then it doesn't have any like backbone to the flavor. You know, there's no umami in these bad boys. So it doesn't want to, like, you don't want to keep eating it. You know, once you pour a bowl and you get some cereal, you're literally feeling like you're eating something just to fill you up. It kind of feels like you're eating cardboard. So I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comments below if you've tried this brand, if there's better options, but unfortunately, I bought the Costco version and I'm trying to force myself through it, but I am not enjoying this. All right, that does it for this July's monthly favorites and a fail. Let me know in the comments below if there is anything that you've been thoroughly enjoying or you think that I should try. I'm always up for something new. Again, thank you for watching this. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. And all of my favorites I will list in the description box below. And then I'll have like a collage photo or something over on my LTK app if you need some quick shopping. All right, thanks again. And until next time, I'll see you soon.